I'm Austin Freese. I'm the band director at Lima Central Catholic. Part of my personal philosophy is building one-on-one relationships with students. Having that one-on-one relationship with the students not only makes them more comfortable to express themselves through music, but then also for them to continue with band because they feel like there's something beyond just a teacher that's teaching them. I think performance is so different than anything the students can get anywhere else. Performing is one of the only things where we all gather around and it's to give. It's for the students to give their performance, their best, to whoever's listening.
My name is Stephanie Williams. I'm the principal CEO of Lima Central Catholic High School and a proud alumni of the class of 1998. I think the arts are essential. In the middle of our capital campaign, an arts endowment was created. There was a recognition by several of our alumni that this was an area where we had some room to grow, and they were committed to providing funds to help us do that. In the last 3 years, in particular with the performing arts, we've been able to really showcase our students' talents in that way.
My name is Father Dave Ross. I graduated in 1967, and I am the Director of Community Engagement for Lima Central Catholic Educational Foundation. I believe that the arts program that we're trying to develop at LCC now is really an unbelievably great adventure for us. When you see those kids performing, whatever it may be, in the band, on the stage, it rounds them out. When they see them not only doing things on the football field, but see them on the stage, or they see them performing in our praise and worship band, for example, or they see them performing in other opportunities that we have at the school here, they say, you know, I can do that. Years ago, when we focused on the performing arts, oftentimes it was merely the senior class. When I was a student here at LCC, we had 225, 230 in my senior class. But now, what we're able to do is expand not only to the rest of the high school, but even into the elementary schools to have them assist us, knowing that those kids, once they begin to see how important this is, they're going to select LCC for their future education, but because they'll know that we can continue our education here and at the same time advance our own interest in the arts, because we know we want a well-rounded student that leaves LCC, that graduates from this institution.
Because we have this push from not just administration in the school, but also from the community, we have this new energy moving forward. When I'm teaching one-on-one and the student is struggling and finally it clicks and they get that note or they get that rhythm right and everything just happens the way they're trying to and they get that smile, it's just the best feeling. And that's why I teach.
For Austin, he's very committed to building the program, and his passion comes out. He's very knowledgeable about what he's talking about, so kids appreciate and trust that. So just in a year's time, using our marching band as an example, I think last year we had 14 students, and this year we have doubled that.
What a gem he is, and I don't say that lightly. He's made a commitment to our school, and this is why I think, you know, I like to see that commitment from teachers. You know, he is extremely talented, and you know, I've told him, I said, Austin, we're ready to go to the heavens with the work you can do.
There's been a nice kind of build up to the musical. Because it's now an all-school musical, that really has appealed to a lot of students, because if they're interested in that, then they have the option to do that starting freshman year, which only enhances their high school experience if they can participate every year and not have to wait till senior year to do so.
We piqued their interest, and they saw what they could do. And the venues that we chose in which to do it, specifically the Civic Center, the venue was just an unbelievable opportunity for these kids to showcase their talents. Initially, they had no idea of the ramifications of those performances. They had no idea. When you talk about the Civic Center, you talk about getting up on that stage, you're talking about a significant number of people in those seats. Parents come in, and I'm telling you, it's unbelievable what their reaction is. They thought, I didn't know my daughter could do these things. It almost takes your breath away to see that. You know, it gives me a lot of life. But then what happens is, now that we've done it for a few years, 3 or 4 years now, they've been to the earlier performances. And those people who were at the earlier performances now come back from college, and they sit there and to watch the smiles on their faces when they see their underclassmen, for example, performing, and it brings back so many memories, and it connects them to our school. It connects them to our school, and we want to use as many opportunities as we can to connect them to Lima Central Catholic High School. The arts program has got to become one of the integral parts of our program at LCC, and it's becoming it.
When you put in that quality and you have great performances, all of a sudden people want to become a part of that. To have students experience that, when everything goes right in a performance, it's one of those golden things that every performer still works towards.